Debt is the reason most people stay poor. But here's the uncomfortable truth nobody likes to admit. Debt is also the reason many Americans become wealthy. And the difference has nothing to do with luck, intelligence, or salary. It comes down to one thing: control. From childhood, most people are taught to fear debt, to avoid loans, to pay everything in cash. And while that advice sounds responsible, it quietly keeps people small because poor people use debt to consume things that lose value, while rich people use debt to acquire assets that produce cash flow, appreciation, and tax advantages. Which is why debt itself doesn't make you poor. Bad debt does. In America, money doesn't reward hard work. It rewards understanding the system. And one of the most powerful tools in that system is your credit profile. Because a strong credit score gives you access to cheaper money, and cheaper money creates leverage. And leverage is how wealth scales faster than income ever can. This is why rich Americans don't ask, "Can I afford this?" Because that question keeps you trapped in survival mode. Instead, they ask, "Can this debt pay for itself?" And that single shift in thinking changes everything. When a real estate investor puts down a small percentage, lets the bank finance the rest, and allows a tenant to pay the mortgage while the property appreciates over time, that isn't gambling, it's structured leverage, where the bank carries the risk, inflation erodes the debt, and the investor keeps the asset. The same principle applies to business credit, lines of credit, and smart financing, where debt is used to build systems that generate income long after the initial effort is gone. This is why rich people don't hate banks. They partner with them, because banks are simply tools. And like any tool, they can build or destroy, depending on the hands using them. But here's the warning most influencers skip. Debt is an amplifier. It amplifies discipline, patience, and intelligence. But it also amplifies ego, impatience, and ignorance, which is why copying rich people without the foundation is how most people get hurt. Before debt becomes a weapon, income must be stable, spending must be controlled, and emotions must be disciplined. Because debt is not a shortcut to wealth, it's a multiplier of what you already are. The correct order has never changed. Build income first, build credit second, master cash flow third, then and only then use debt to acquire assets that pay you back. Because avoiding debt entirely might feel safe, but safety has never built wealth. And the richest Americans aren't debt-free, they're cash flow positive.